Hey, Capt Logos here, preacher at large, teaching the word and inspiring 3 minutes at a time. Hey, this morning, can we just be nice? Yeah, there's so much junk going on in this world. Can we just be nice? Look, in Philippians 4:8, it says, "Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are noble, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue and if there is any praiseworthy, meditate on these things." And in Hebrews 12:14, it says, "Pursue peace with all men and holiness, for without which no one shall see the Lord." Look, Christians know and follow the word. I didn't say people that claim they're Christians. I said Christians know and follow the word. So these are two verses that guide the Christian. They guide me. But the question I need to ask this morning is, why is there so much negativity, aggressiveness, and outright meanness towards other people, especially posted on social media by people who identify as a Christian? Stop it. Stop it. You are not portraying Christ. If the above verses don't guide your life, then you need to have a heart-to-heart with Jesus and see if you really have a true relationship with him. Yeah, you heard me. Look, this is actually fairly easy. There's only one thing you have to remember. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, soul, and strength, according to Deuteronomy 6:5. And that's in the Old Testament, and that is repeated in the New Testament in Luke and in other places several times. And there was one thing added, and we'll talk just a little bit about that. So he answered them in Luke 10:27 and said, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your strength." They added in the New Testament, "and all of your mind," and thrown on the end, "your neighbor as yourself." Now, I'm sure you've heard that all of the commandments can be summed up. Everything can be summed up with love the Lord your God and love others. Well, here's the reason that is. You see, all you got to do is love God, because if you love God, you're going to know his word. You're not just going to do his word, you're going to want to do his word, because that's all part of the being a Christian. Not acting like one, but actually being one. And if you love God and you read his word, then you'll know that everything in his word is for you. You will apply it to your life, and so then you will love others. And you will love yourself. You see, you can't sin against God if you're loving God, truly. Because if you love him, you won't sin against him, because you'll want to keep his commandments. You want to do the things he wants you to do. You'll want to be like him. If you love him, you'll love others. And if you love him, you will love yourself. You see, if you love yourself, if you love others as yourself, it's implied that you love yourself. So if you love yourself, you're not going to do things that harm you or your relationship with the God in whom you love. So stop being negative and mean and get your face in the Bible.